to 2016, everybody. I'm happy to be here, and I'm glad you clicked on this video. So hello, hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Casey. Welcome to kaciecuse. That is me, I'm Casey. Today I am filming my Alphabetical New Year's Resolution video, which is an original video that I created, let's see, 3 years ago on my channel. So this is my 4th time filming it. And it was a video that I just came up with to put myself back on the map of YouTube. I had made YouTube videos back in high school, back in the day in like 2007. You can go through my channel. They're in like the kaciecuse Unlocked playlist if you want to go check out my really old original videos. They're absolutely ridiculous, and I am glad that they're part of my channel and everything. So you can go check those out and make fun of me. This video is really quite strange because it's something I like literally just like came up with. It doesn't make any sense, but it's a tradition. It was the thing that made me want to start doing YouTube again. So I'm gonna do it again this year like I always do. So what it is kind of, I just go through the alphabet and I make up silly resolutions that aren't real, obviously, not things that I'm really striving for. They're really like off the top of my head. It's a weird thing, but I created it and it's like my own thing that I made up. So yeah, if you want to try it out for yourself, you know, go ahead. I tag you to do it. I wouldn't mind someone else recreating this and seeing what they come up with. Again, I've done this 4 years, so hopefully I won't repeat myself. So I'm going to start the video out with that, and I will obviously leave all of my old ones linked down below and in the cards as well, so you can go see like where it all started and the evolution of this video throughout the years and on my channel. And if you like it, cool. If not, you don't have to watch it. But following this Alphabetical New Year's Resolution portion, I am going to be sharing with you my 2016 goals, my resolutions, so to speak, my real ones. So stay tuned for that if you're interested, and if not, you can, you know, do whatever you want. Like, it's whatever. So without further ado, here are my Alphabetical New Year's Resolutions for 2016. A, air out the house. Make it smell nice and fresh. B, believe there is good in the world. C, continue dancing. D, do everything with a light heart. E, eventually come up with a great idea and share it with everyone. F, forget everyone who just was a jerk. G, Georgetown still sucks. H, hope for more snow. I, invite friends. J, jump up in the morning and get going. Actually, that one could be a real resolution. K, Cackleberry Farm. Go there and enjoy. I think it starts with a C. Kayak down the river. L, let yourself down gently. Just go gently. Lightly. M, make a splash. N, never mow the lawn. That's Brendan's job, not mine. O, observe every holiday. P, participate in picnicking. Q, quietly sit and occupy yourself. R, ring around the rosy. Ring around my finger, please, Brendan. Let's put one on this year. Which hand does it go on? I'm not sure. S, surprise everyone and be like, hey! I came to the party. You're welcome. T, time with the tennis. Because Full House is coming back on Netflix. Well, it's the, you know, the Fuller House. I'm excited about it. I really am. U, understand there's more people out there than you realize. V, very special times will be coming your way. W, walk around the block. X, Xanax, don't take as many. Y, yell and scream and shout and dance around and all about. Cool. Z. Zip up your fly and move on. Okay, guys. That'll do it for my alphabetical New Year's resolution portion. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really strange, but hopefully you get my sense of humor, like the nonsensical things that I always say in my vlogs. I hope that kind of comes across here. And yeah, that's that. Now, let's get down to business, some more serious, like on a way more serious note. Let's talk about 2015. I would like to know, what was your biggest accomplishment in 2015, or what was your best moment, just like the most positive thing, most memorable thing that happened to you in 2015. Please let me know down below. My resolutions, which I listed in my last year's alphabetical New Year's resolution video, are pretty similar to my ones for this year. I write them in my little journal every year, and so I can look back on it and kind of see like where I was at, where my head was at, and like what I was doing a year ago. And let me tell you guys, in case you aren't already aware, 2015 was a horrible year for me. It was probably the toughest year of my life, as far as my heart just being ripped out of me. What I mean by that is I lost my grandmother, who I am just, she was like my everything. And I think a lot of you know that if you watch my channel and you watch my vlogs. Like, her death has had a huge impact on me. Her life had a huge impact on me. She and I were so very close. She was like another mother to me. It's my mom's mom. This is her house that I'm sitting in right now, that I live in. If you guys don't know this, I'll kind of just give you a little background real quick. I'm going to try to make it quick, but again, 2015 was a life changer. I moved in with my grandma into this house in 2013 after I graduated from SU. I moved in here to help her live and help her out around the house. Shortly before I moved in, she had to put her boyfriend, Chick, into a nursing home, and that was really hard for her. He had severe Alzheimer's and dementia. It went quick with him. He went downhill really quick. He was in the nursing home for about 2 or 3 months, and he passed away. And ever since his passing and like his decline, my grandma just didn't want to live anymore. She was actually widowed 3 times, definitely 2 times. She lost her first husband, which was my biological grandfather, when my mom was only 2 years old. My grandma was only 21 years old when she lost her first husband, her first love of her life. He passed away from lupus, and that was back in 1967, I want to say. And she remarried my grandfather that I knew, which is my aunt's father, years and years and years ago. I'm not sure what year they got married, but then they had my aunt, and it was my mom's dad growing up. I'm giving you this whole story about my grandmother, but I don't know. She was an important lady to me, so I just want to kind of explain her to you all. And then my grandpa that I knew, my grandma's second husband, passed away when I was in kindergarten. They bought this house together. It was kind of their, like, not their first home, definitely not, but like this was their house. So he passed away when I was in kindergarten, and then my grandma was just kind of my grandma I lived here my whole childhood. I got on the bus here, I slept over all the time. I was just obsessed with my grandma. Was like one of those kids that just, I mean, what kid doesn't love their grandparents? But I don't know. It's a weird thing to talk about. It's like hard for me to put to words how much she meant to me. Sorry, this is like trying to talk about this new year, but how important my grandma was to me and losing her. I don't know how to really express it. And all that she went through is basically what I'm trying to explain to you. So, just growing up, we did everything together. This house is full of memories. So living here after my grandma's passing has been really hard. I'm going to leave the video of when she passed away down below. It was this July. I explained kind of how sick she was and everything in there. She was very ill. My grandma was handicapped. She had comorbidities up the yin-yang. She was diabetic. She had neurological disease. She had congestive heart failure. She had renal failure. Just a whole lot going on. Arthritis. Just a rapid decline in her health from a very young age. My grandma was only 70 when she passed. She just turned 70 in April of last year. Losing her just, I mean, like I said, really crushes my soul. I was, you know, like part of taking, like, part of her care. When my grandma passed, it was just like the end of my world. I had always knew she was gonna die probably within like 10 years, and I used to think, like, what the heck am I gonna do without her? And it made me sick to my stomach, because I'm like, I won't be able to, like, go on without her. And it's been so hard. Like, I can't even, like, express to you how hard it's been without her. As tough as she was, like, she was very needy, but, like, I would take that all back any day. Just, like, see her again. It's hard for me to express all of this, but I hope you get the point. So that happened in July, and then I actually had my first day of orientation for nursing school the day she passed away. This picture of me right here for my ID for school was taken the day she passed away. It's really strange. And I actually started working at St. Joe's. It was like my 5-year anniversary the day before she passed. I don't know, it's just a weird, significant time, I guess you could say. So yeah, life was going pretty dandy until that happened. I was really following my goals, and I was in a good mindset, and I'm still, like, pretty happy with my life. Like, I had been excited for nursing school since I got accepted, and I was about to start in July and really start in August, and I did. Like, after my grandma's passing, I was kind of focused on that. It probably really helped me to have something to, like, think about and focus on. I was so excited for school. I started off with a bang. I was, you know, it was a little overwhelming, and about halfway through the semester in October, I started having severe anxiety, the worst anxiety that I had ever had in my entire life. I wasn't sleeping at night. I was just like overcome with, like, doom and gloom, and I just couldn't get out of it. I was so stressed out. I was, again, like, not sleeping. I had to go to the doctor and get prescribed some anxiety medication to get through it, because I was just so like, it was a combination of, like, separation anxiety from not seeing my grandma and school stress, because nursing school is a lot. And the program I'm in is kind of accelerated, so we're learning a lot at once, and we were doing clinical at the same time, so I'm starting to take care of patients and, like, do things like take their vitals and give them injections and all this stuff that was very stressful, and I'm like, I have people's lives in my hands. So yeah, in October is when my anxiety really just escalated, and I was just not myself. I was in a rut, not sleeping, up all night crying my eyes out for no reason. Well, like, for a reason, but I remedied it by obviously going to the doctor and getting some medication, but I really didn't want to take it. He gave it to me, obviously PRN, so as needed. And I really just tried really hard to do whatever I could to deter my anxiety. So what I started doing was just, like, studying a little bit every day and getting some, like, schoolwork done every day. Instead of waiting till the last minute to study for tests, I'd study for it every day after class. Whatever material I learned, I would review it and, like, make note cards, and that really, really helped reduce my anxiety in ways that I didn't even know were possible. That was a big helpful thing that I learned to cope with, but also have a little bit of anxiety medication to back me up when that doesn't work, if it doesn't work. And I haven't taken any of my medication since, I think, either late October, early November in there. I didn't take it at all in December, and I don't really plan on taking it in January. So yeah, the holidays were rough then without my grandma. Like, even Halloween was really tough. Like, just all that holiday season, it was hard, but, like, I really enjoyed it this year. We did a lot of fun Christmassy things, and we just really enjoyed our family's company, and it was a good holiday season without even though my grandma wasn't here to share it with us. We had so many new memories that we made, and made the most of it despite how we were feeling. So I had a good Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving and Halloween and all of that in between. Just missing my grandma all the while, and this will be my first birthday without her, so it's gonna be a little hard. But after you get through all those firsts without your loved ones, I hope it gets easier. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I've lost like almost all of my grandparents. I have my grandpa left, obviously, and it's during those times, the holidays, like even like Easter, it's gonna be hard, but you remember them, but then you still have to live in the moment and appreciate your family that's around you and who's here now. Enjoy each other now, because you don't know where we're all going to be a year from now. Maybe someone's going to move away, or, you know, maybe someone is, you know, for whatever reason, working during the holidays. Like, you just don't know. So you just need to enjoy the people that you're surrounded by for each holiday and not take it for granted. And that's what I tried to do this Christmas and all the past holidays that I've had, and just remember that that's what's important, and living in the moment and living in the now for all of the holidays is so crucial, and all that I want to be about in 2016. With that being said, it is a new year, obviously, and I have my new resolutions here, and I want to share them with you all. My 2015 goals, though, let's take a look. My first one is to challenge myself with fitness goals weekly and monthly. I think I did a really good job at that, especially up until July. I was losing weight. I was liking the way my body was looking. And I was comfortable. And I was doing this challenging and setting weekly goals. I was doing a good job of that. The second thing I had was tracking myself, my food, my water, workouts, weight, sleep. I still pretty much do that pretty consistently. I try to anyways. 3 was to save money and be more efficient with finances, deposit money into my savings. Wasn't good at that. 4 was be more time efficient with YouTube, getting videos edited up quicker so they are relevant. Currently a month behind on vlogs. I am still struggling with this because of many different things that have happened, especially school was a bump in the road. I was kind of starting to get on track. And then also my grandma passed away, and that threw me off a little bit. But I'm just going to keep on trying with that one for sure. 5 was to read and write more often. I definitely read a lot of good books in 2015. It was a good year for reading. I read probably 3 or 4 books. That's more than I had in the past couple of years. I used to be like a huge reader in middle school, and then things happened and I hated reading. But 2015 I read a good amount of literature. So, I think I've read a lot. I read a lot this year. And I didn't write that much, but what are you gonna do? 6 was to keep working on and growing my photography business. I failed at that last year. I didn't really take any pictures for my business. That was a fail. 7 was go to church more. Definitely didn't go to church enough. 9 was relax more and stress less. I did do that towards the beginning of the year. I tried to at least, like, stress less. I worked on my stress and it was good. 10 was make to-do lists daily, and I definitely did that for the most part in 2015 completely. So now let's move on to, now that I wrapped up 2015, let's talk about 2016, shall we? I want 2016 to be a year about living in the now and just enjoying every day for what it is, and not thinking and worrying too much about the future, because the future will come when it comes, and I just want to enjoy the ride and enjoy the year and each and every day as a whole, and not like think, oh, I just want to get this done. I don't want to do that. I want to live in the moment. That being said, here are my goals for 2016. My first one is to become more financially responsible and efficient and save money. This is something that I've been mentally preparing myself for, like towards the end of 2015 to now. I think I'm going to be able to start doing that. I have some like loans deferred. I have some credit like credit cards. I have some out there, so I just want to get those things paid off. Luckily, I will have my car paid off in April, and I plan on just kind of keeping it until I graduate nursing school, or even a little bit after I graduate nursing school, just because that's like $300 a month that I'm going to be saving, and I can't wait until April when I have it paid off. It's going to be really exciting, and hopefully then I can start saving. Right now I'm behind because I'm basically without a paycheck because of my transition from patient safety representative to student nursing assistant. It cut my pay because of the time and whatnot. So I'm a little behind right now, but I anticipated this and prepared for it and took care of everything so that I'm not stressed out about it. And I should be caught up by the beginning of February. So just gonna have to, work on it until then. Number 2 is set fitness goals weekly and daily. I just want to push myself. Like, if I do bad one day, it's not going to affect my next day. I just want to, again, like, live every day by day. 3 is track everything. So I do want to kind of keep a record of my weight loss if it happens, and like my workouts and everything. I was good at that last year. I was really good at it. And I have a Fitbit this year, so I can kind of see how many steps that I take a day. That's a cool way that I can track myself, track how much water I'm drinking, use my sleep cycle app to track my sleeping habits. Like, I just want to do that more. Like, I did that pretty well in 2015, but in 2016 I want to continue working on making that more consistent in my life. And another part of that is to eat smarter. Not necessarily like eat clean. Like, I want to eat as clean as possible, but at the same time, I don't want to restrict myself. Restriction is so bad. So I don't want to say I can't eat that, I can't have this. I just want to say, like, I'm going to have some of that, but less of it. And what I want to do is just add more into my diet, not take anything away, not restrict myself. So add more greenery, add more, greens, fruits, vegetables, water. I want it to be about adding and not subtracting, you know what I'm saying? So adding more good things in hopes that I will not want the bad things. That's kind of where I am with eating smarter. Number 4 is go to church. Like I said, I've been really trying and thinking about church a lot. I got a really cool book at midnight mass on Christmas Eve. It's called Rediscover Jesus, and I started reading it, and it's really like sweeping me away. Like, love it. I need to go to church more. I almost went this past Sunday, and then I was like, I need to clean. I have so much to do. But like, church is only an hour. It's the same as like going and working out. Like, it's just a little bit of your day, and if you get there and do it, if you just do it and get it, not necessarily get it done, but if you go and do it, you're gonna be so much more happy with yourself. And I feel like if I go to church, I'll be so happy that I did it, and I'll just continue doing it. So that's what I hope to do this year. Number 5 is get really good grades. I really want to strive to get way better grades this semester, and I think that I can do that. I just need to apply myself and really focus on my studies. And now that my life is a little more organized and I kind of know myself as a student again, like, I was off from school for 2 years, so I kind of am rediscovering who I am as a student and my study habits and what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And hopefully going into this next semester I can just do so much better, and I plan on doing that. 6 is keep working really hard at YouTube. I currently have like 466 subscribers or so, which is a vast improvement from last year. I think I started 2015 off with like 150-ish, I want to say. I'm not exactly sure. So my channel has grown quite a bit, like more than I anticipated it growing this year. I'm so happy with where I'm at and where I'm going, and I just want even like a larger community. You guys know, if you watch my channel on a regular basis, that I will definitely comment back if you leave me a comment. I love talking to you guys and getting to know you all and hearing your stories and hearing what you have to say. So it's really important that I reach out to you guys, and I love it. I absolutely love doing this. It's not something I'm doing for money. It's literally something I'm just doing for myself. I am doing it for myself, but I'm also doing it for people out there that really enjoy my content, and it's just kind of, it makes me so happy that there are people out there that love this and love YouTube and love being a part of it with me. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for our community. I'm so happy to be a part of other YouTubers, communities, and following. I'm obsessed with YouTube. What can I say? It really is something that I discovered, you know, a long time ago, but then kind of fell in love with 3 years ago when I started my channel back up. And I don't know, it's a huge part of my life. It's my #1 source of entertainment. I love YouTube. I'm all about it, and I just want my channel to continue going where it's going. I have no like qualms with what's happened. Like, being behind makes me upset, but I did Vlogmas pretty successfully this year and in a pretty timely manner. So I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with where my channel is going, and I'm so happy to have you all here. And if you're still watching this video right now, goodness gracious, thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to me babble this whole time. But I'm really happy to have you all. If you've been here since the beginning, or even like the beginning of last year, if you've been with me this whole year, thank you so much. Guys, I love YouTube. I just love this. 7 is make to-do lists daily and to plan. I have become obsessed with like planner videos in 2015, and maybe I will film one. I'm not sure. I kind of like plan my life with pens. Like, I don't use stickers and all that stuff. And I make to-do lists every day pretty much. So I'm going to continue doing that. That is definitely something that I find so much satisfaction doing, is like crossing things out after they're done. It's such a rewarding thing. If you do it, or if you don't do it, you need to try it. If you're trying to get your life back on track, to-do lists, crossing it out, it's amazing. It's so beneficial for your brain, I believe. I love making to-do lists and planning my life out. And I know I said that I want to live in like the now, but having a plan is awesome. And you can always live spontaneously and still have a plan. It's just helps. It helps me mentally, so I'm going to continue doing that. 8 is to read more, listen to more music, and write more. So kind of like exploring my artistic side again. YouTube has been a good outlet for my artistry and like my need to express myself and be creative, but I love music, and I haven't been listening to it like I used to. I used to really enjoy my music, and I love my like country music, but I used to listen to like everything. And today I kind of started making a Spotify playlist. It's really random, and it's called Me, and I'll leave it like down below if you want to go listen to it. It's a really random playlist, but maybe you'll enjoy it. I want to read more and write more. It's always beneficial to read. It's always really therapeutic for me to write. So I just want to do that more in 2016. 9 is clean and organize the entire house and work on improvements in the basement. Like I said, this is my grandmother's house, and I'm trying to make it my own. Me and my boyfriend currently live here, and we, you know, pay all the bills and everything. And eventually we're going to like buy it from my mom, who currently owns it because my grandma's deceased, as we all know. So there's a lot of things in here that are just like my grandma. They are her things. I've been living with her things for almost 3 years, and I just need to start making this like mine and Brendan's place. So I want to really get into cleaning out and organizing my things into this house, and making it our own, making it our home. So that is a big goal for this year. So we'll see where we get to by the end of the year with the renovations. Brendan started on the basement. I haven't really shown you like befores and afters. Maybe I will kind of show you that. If you guys are interested in like home improvement videos and stuff like that, let me know. I love seeing like before and afters. Like, I used to love like all those shows that like home improvement shows, and like there was, what was it called? It was like on ABC Family, and they used to like flip people's bedrooms. I have no idea what. Knock First. It was called Knock First. I loved that show. So yeah, I kind of want to show you guys what we have going on downstairs and what our plans are for renovation. So that's a little goal for this year. Number 10 is to wake up earlier and implement the morning miracle. This is I saw this on Pinterest. It's a book that I actually really want to read this year, and the concept behind the morning miracle is to kind of wake up really early you do like affirmations, you write them down, you do a little like meditating. Just take some time and you just kind of get your mind set for the day and you go in and tackle it. Because I always feel so much better when I wake up early and get my day started, get in like a good mindset before the day starts. I think that that's so important. It's such a thing that I want to obtain in my life. So the morning miracle is definitely something I want to incorporate and make part of my daily life. So yeah, that will do it for my 2016 goals. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. If you made it this far, let me know that you watched the whole thing, because I know it's really long and I really appreciate you sitting here just listening to me ramble for God knows how long this video actually is going to be. So again, with that all being said, I hope your year is full of health and blessings and love and luck. I just want you all to have an amazing year. And I'm about to be 25 in like 9 days, and I just want to make 25 the best. It's a big year. You know, turning the big 25 it's a big deal. So I want this year just to be amazing. Like, I'm going to make it amazing, because life is what you make it. I firmly believe that. So just go into 2016 with that mindset, and I promise you it will be amazing. So that's what I intend to do. So I think we can all do that. So let's do it. Subscribe for more successes in life and watching me grow into a beautiful young woman. I'm just kidding. But please, yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this from me, because I'm always making videos and I want you to be a part of it. I think we'll have a good time here. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all on another time. Bye, everyone! Help. Let yourself absolutely gently. No, that's not a J word. Walk, win. Oh my god, I just spit everywhere. Let candles come on.
I didn't know anyone wanted it.
Look at the glory. When we came on Sunday, they did not have any of this out. Yes?